Is it rolling? What's happening? Yeah? Gonna have to do it properly, you know, aren't I? What's been happening since I began? I still singing, same boring song. One with the chorus, goes on and on. And Andy Bell's bass line, up like a fire.
One mellow, stop the phone there with the call back.
The values of Tiglin, it's Christianity based, so they're there for you, they talk to you. I was about to leave one day and they said you're going to throw it all away, but yeah, just talking to each other.
Would you like sugar and milk? Black tea. And sugar.
So one day I was walking down the street about two and a half years ago, and a friend of mine who used to use drugs, I haven't seen him for about 2 or 3 years, and I seen him, but he looked great, there was a shine off him. I said, wow. I walked out, I said, how are you? He said, grand. I said, how are you looking so good? He said, I went to a place called Tiglin. Never even heard of it in my life, you know. I said, what's this all about? He said, it's a Christian rehab down in, I said, what, all this Jesus stuff? And I said, no, forget about it now. And he said, you look terrible, what's up? He said, would you not give it a try? So I took my phone, he said, yeah, take this number and give it a ring. So I was playing on my mind all that night, you know. I went out using drugs and I went home and I said, had a big argument with her. She said, you need to do something, if not, you're gone. So at the start I was down at the police, so I said, look, I got a number off Joe, his name is. I said, I'll ring it tomorrow. So I rang this number and I got through to Sean Donoghue in the Lighthouse. Sean came to my house to me. He said, look, he told me about Tiglin. He said, look, give her a go, you've nothing to lose. So she was pleading with me, please. But while I was doing that talk to him, all I was interested in, look, get him out of here. Had drugs in the bedroom, wanted to go in and use my drugs. So that happened, went in and used my drugs, she threw me out. Ended up sleeping on the streets for about a week, you know, well, back and forth in people's house, partying. And then one night I just had it was lashing rain, I think, and I just, you know, was soaked, nowhere to go, no money, going through a sickness, no money for drugs, my child's gone, everything gone, lost everything. Had enough.
I had a businessman in a suit sit down beside me and tell me his problems. You know what I mean?
You're telling me your problems.
Yeah. Man, you probably have a big George Armani suit on you, you know what I mean? And you have a jag around the corner and you're telling me your problems, you know?
But maybe it is nice just to like
Yeah.
for once, just to kind of like
Yeah,
maybe
and
listen. Yeah, it's for a change, like you know what I mean.
I'm doing a talk on this amount talk on this subject today.
And not fucking daddies. Don't hit me.
Yeah, fairly coffee. Sugar, milk.
Okay, you can let them rock.
I went to another place, Remark.
And how'd you get on there?
I actually liked it. I was there 3 months. Oh, sorry, 3 months. 11 months. Sorry.
And
It's not like Tiglin. There's no facilities for when you leave. When you leave, you literally get your
It's
check,
just
out
back
the door,
again.
see you later.
And then
you leave Tiglin, you have the place down. There's a Greystones, you have the house.
Greystones, Carrick-Eden, yeah.
No, that's what you need in place, half the care and stuff, so.
Reintroducing into like society. Like.
That's it, there's no point just going from.
You can't just go from 100 to 0.
Back where you came from. Yeah.
No, it's just black.
Oh, black
right.
Yeah, just some work, so.
We went downhill and people are actually being thrown out of their houses by banks and building societies. So that's going to make stress on all the homeless services, not just ourselves, all the hostels, there's hotels being used and everything else. So.
Through my addiction, I stole things from my family. You know, I took a camcorder on my sister, and on that camcorder I had a memory chip of photographs and recordings of my nephew who passed away, and that was his guardian. So he stole memories from her. I wasn't kicked out of my home. Guilt and shame brought me out of my mother's home, back onto the streets. You know, and when I went to Tiglin, it was the one thing I wanted was to see my family. You know, just to say, I'm sorry.
The relationship with my kids are absolutely brilliant, you know. I'll give you, when I graduated from Tiglin, the young lad was there, he was 12 at the time. And I went over, gave him a hug, I said, come here son, and he's tall, I love you, right? And when I said that, he kind of backed off, you know, because he never heard me say that to him, I love you. My love was to be here, look at these €10 go down in the shop, I'd be gone in the room to use my drugs just to get rid of him out of the house, so stuff like that. So when I told him I loved him, he knew I meant it, you know, and you could see the tears in his eyes. I broke down in front of everybody, you know, but relationship today with the kids are absolutely amazing, you know. They're so proud of me, you know. They smile every day now, they can sleep at night, you know, they don't have any worries. Look at, we go on a holiday, we're going away next year, our first family holiday in a good few years, so we're all excited for that, you know. I'm just trying to live life, just a normal life now, you know. Just
How long will you stay here for?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, an hour or so. I mean, as long as the air holds on me, you know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm trying to.
I've done 3 years in Victory Outreach, a year in Remar. You know, I really just want to get back to work. You know, get back to the real world.
How can you hold down a job if you're still using, you know?
Because if I have a job, I wouldn't be using. It's like literally I'm on the streets. That's why I'm using.
If I give you a job tomorrow, if I hired you tomorrow, you wouldn't be able to kick it tomorrow. You know?
No, it'll take me a couple of days, obviously. Like,
Would you definitely go for it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Yeah,
Do you just take it now just to get you through these cold
That's
nights?
all, yeah, just to do this. I wouldn't have the wherewithal to do this without it. That's being honest. I'd be too embarrassed and shy. Couldn't talk to people or anything like that. You know, so that's what I do. It's a means to an end at the moment. You know, but I can see where it's going. I'm going down a slippery slope, and unless I get some kind of accommodation soon, I'm going to end up, as it says in the Bible, as the dog returns to his vomit, so I feel returns to his folly. You know.
How did you get involved with working with the bus outreach?
I'm a driver for Dublin Bus. Been a driver there for 21 years, and we have a Facebook group. And somebody basically put up, we need drivers. And I said, well, there's somebody who needs somebody with my skill sets. And I said, I'll get involved in that. And when I got involved and met all the homeless people and various addicts and everything else that goes with it, just so fulfilling actually to hear their stories, as sad as they are. Some of them are very uplifting because they're on their way back out of the depths of where they've been. And so I've just kept it on since 18 months ago.
And you have no personal connection towards anyone homeless, or?
No, I've had a few friends. I'm from Ballymun originally, and I have friends who have gone through drug addiction, but that wasn't my main objective here. I actually have a very soft spot for homeless people and homelessness.
Tiglin is a place where you get your dignity back, where you're given that little bit of hope back. Because living on the street, you've no hope. You know, you lose all self-respect of yourself. You know, and coming here, you're shown love, you're shown that you're cared for, that you're seen as a human being, that we look beyond all the rags that you have on you, the clothes that you have on you. We see what's really behind all that. You know what I mean? We see a human being. We see a person called David, Eddie. We see a girl called Catherine, Denise. We see a mother's son, a mother's daughter, a brother's, a father. You know, we see human beings. You know what I mean? And they love this because they're being shown that they're actually cared for, where they couldn't get that in their own home and they can't get it out on the street.
Compassion.
Compassion, yeah, compassion.